Hello, my name is Tokunbo Adeshina. My presentation to you today is titled, Alma Resource Sharing, Reviving Dormant Requests to Enhance User Experience. I do like to tell you a bit about myself. My pronouns are he, his, and him. I am currently the Access Services Librarian at Bronx Community College of the City University of New York. I identify as neurodiverse. I have a speech impairment that makes it necessary for me to use technology to convey my message accurately. To ensure my message is communicated as intended, this voiceover is generated by AI. CUNY uses two main types of Alma resources sharing workflows, peer-to-peer resource sharing and fulfillment networks. The presentation discussion plan includes patron-initiated request workflows. Alma request workflows include pick from shelf queue and resource request monitoring. Existing issues within resource sharing workflows, we will cover. What are undefined and dormant requests, my label for inactive patron requests that have yet to be filled. Lastly, we will look at solution implemented within the City University of New York. A quick background of my current institution. BCC was founded in 1957 and is located in Bronx, New York. BCC, one of 8 CUNY community colleges, is a Hispanic serving institution with over 40 academic majors and certificate programs. As of the fall 2023, the full-time enrollment stood at 4,344. The library department is made up of 34 library workers that include 10 full-time faculty members, including the chief librarian, 6 adjunct librarians, and 2 college lab technicians. Within Access Services, the unit I provide strategic leadership for. Current personnel level are at 1 assigned CLT, 6 full-time CUNY OICE assistants, and 8 college assistants. A quick recap. Patron-initiated physical item borrowing requests begin within Primo Discovery System. Requesting users can submit requests for the physical item or digitalization request for portions of the physical item in line with your library's digitalization policy. For physical item requesting, Alma permits title level and item level requesting. Title level request, also known as the resource sharing requesting, allows submitted requests to be considered by Alma partner libraries through real-time availability check. On the other hand, item-level requests allow users submit requests on an item within a specific library regardless of the item availability. The flowchart shows Alma physical item requesting behavior within Primo V. For each item request submitted, Alma checks the request level to determine how to proceed with each request. At title level requesting, Alma performs a real-time availability check of the partner libraries within the rota template. If a partner library is identified, Alma sends the request to that library for consideration. These requests appear within the pick from shelf queue of the institution with the potential to fill it. There are instances where requested items viewable within this queue cannot be filled. Alma provides a series of cancel request options for this. If no partner library can fill the request is canceled. At item level requesting, Alma performs an item availability and terms of use check for the selected partner library. If the partner library has the item in place, the request is sent to the pick from shelf queue in Alma. On the other hand, if the item is not in place based on the process type, the requests sit inactive within the resource request monitoring queue. This request instance is what I refer to as dormant request. Tracking the resource request monitoring queue is crucial in identifying potential dormant requests. The pathway to this queue is through fulfillment resource requests, monitor requests, and item processes. Within this queue, the list of requests associated with their institution are viewable. This includes outbound user requests and inbound requests for owned items. Additionally, other non-request items such as items on work order and items undergoing acquisition technical workflows are accessible here. Request view can be limited using the multi-select facet options available on the left sidebar. For the purposes of this presentation, I will be focusing primarily on the 2 areas outlined in the discussion plan: what are undefined and what are dormant requests. Some facet options have an undefined label. The undefined option featured primarily within 3 filter area that directly impacts request status. These areas are date needed by owner and workflow step filter option. Xlibris defines what undefined means within each filter option. The undefined option within the date needed by field means the patron did not indicate a date when the resource is needed by. Within the owner filter option, undefined means no library is currently tied to the request. This is the case for title level request and not for item level request. Lastly, undefined within the workflow step means item location cannot be determined. It is important to note that not all undefined requests are item level requests that are dormant. Some undefined requests include transactions within item in transit and digitalization requests workflows. Potential dormant requests can be identified by selecting the following filter options within the multi-facet list. Request process type equal to patron physical item request, and workflow step equal to undefined. State user accounts with appropriate user role for resource sharing have the burden of investigating each request option within this queue. Converting dormant requests to resource sharing requests, and deleting the initial dormant request to clear the queue. Another metrics that aid discoverability of item level request is the place in queue indicator. Per request submitted, Alma place in queue indicates request priority based on existing request for the same item record. Request with priority number 0 immediately starts the request workflow at the pick from shelf queue. Alternatively, requests with a priority number other than 0 are discoverable within the dormant request pathway. Item level requesting is a built-in feature that cannot be turned on. Alma permits item level requesting for item record with description information available and for multi-volume sets. Libraries have the capability to limit or expand item level requesting through their fulfillment unit rules and term of use policies. Item level requests identify owner, whereas for non-item level requests, this association takes place only when an item scanned in can fill active requested resources. The Fulfillment and Resource Sharing August 2024 release provided a system-based means that supports conversion of borrowing request type from book to article, and vice versa. However, there is no system workflow in place to convert dormant item-level requests to title-level requests. At CUNY, item-level requesting is now limited due to enhanced Alma Resource Sharing partnership with the State University of New York. Prior to the external partnership, item-level requesting was permitted for any item process type except for items on order. By expanding Alma Resource Sharing partnership beyond CUNY libraries, we increased the number of requestable resources, implementing forced requesting at the title level for item-level requests not available to loan. CUNY is also exploring partnership with Alma institutions within the state and Northeast region. Having workflows to tackle dormant requests improves the likelihood of requests being filled in a timely manner. Looking through calendar year analytics for 2023 and 2024, it is evident the combination of workflow changes, through manual review and fulfillment unit rule changes, has improved the processing of borrowing requests. It is inevitable that increased request processing will correlate to increased cancellation rates. In the current year, 60% of canceled borrowing requests were for textbook materials available on reserve collection. Thank you for watching, and I do hope you have gained valuable insights for resource sharing workflow processes that will help you effectively address borrowing requests and enhance user experience at your institution.